What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you guys are new here, my name is Eamon. Typically on this channel, I film videos about cars. As a matter of fact, in the last video, I installed an air intake on my G80 M3, which sounded absolutely insane. But in today's video, we're gonna be doing something a little different. Now, if you guys have been following the channel, you'll know exactly where I am or what's going on here. But if you are new here, for some context, I recently bought a house. This was an investment property, something that I am using for the betterment of my family and also something to bring me more income. But while I'm living here, I figured I'd make it a little better. So the house does have a one-car garage. Again, guys, not ideal, more of an investment property, but the original plan was to use this garage for the cars, to work on the cars. But after thinking about it for a little bit, I kind of decided, well, why use a small one-car garage for the cars and have kind of like a, not to say like bad, but like kind of less than ideal garage situation when I can use the garage for something a little better in my opinion. So if you guys have been watching the channel, I actually showed you guys what the garage looked like before. It looked like an absolute dungeon. I'll throw up some like clips of what the garage looked like. But yeah guys, we absolutely flipped this thing around. It looked like a dungeon before, but now you guys can see it's not like the most luxurious obviously, but it's at least all nice and clean. We have some nice things like some electrical switches right over here, which is nice. We have some outlets all throughout for things like my TV and other outlets for like a space heater. We have some more outlets all around. So we made the place a lot more functional, a lot cleaner. We filled in all the floors, and I'll get into all of that later. And we just painted it white, made it a lot cleaner and brighter. I would have actually liked to paint it black, but since it's such a small place, white just makes it feel bigger in here. So that was the first thing, guys. We cleaned up the garage. We made it look a lot better. But that is nothing new. I showed you guys that already. I'm kind of just gonna assume you guys didn't watch the other video because now the garage is like 95% complete or so. So although I gave you guys like some sneak peeks before, I'm just gonna assume that you didn't see it, and I'm just gonna kind of like just give you the whole rundown. Give you guys an idea of what I got going on over here. This is the Inspire Fitness SF3, you guys can see over there. This thing is a functional trainer or a dual cable machine, whatever you want to call it, cross cable machine. So of course has the two cables, which goes up to a decent 80 pounds on each stack. But on top of that, something that's really cool is it has a Smith machine bar. So you can do bench press, squat, all that type of stuff. That's actually a big reason why I don't have a half cage, is because I have this Smith machine bar on top of the functional trainer. So that's sort of like an all-in-one. I might be getting a half rack sometime and maybe putting it over there. That would be really nice, getting a barbell and some proper weights. But this gym isn't meant to be my only gym. This is supposed to be a supplemental gym to when I usually work out at an actual gym. Also, something else that's really nice about the Smith machine bar is although it is 80 pounds on each side, so 160, this Smith machine bar with the cables, you can actually double the weight. So you can go up to 320 pounds, have a whole bunch of other attachments, triceps, I don't really use that bar. Some incremental weights. We got a bench hanging right over there. So again, you can do your bench press. Then I have some other stuff. So I have a staple gun over there, guys. Like I said, this thing's like 95% complete, not 100%. I have some other attachments like for low rows, wrist straps, and then a few dumbbells. This is like a step up thing. Pretty cool. This thing's very functional, very useful. If you guys did watch my other videos about this garage, you've definitely seen this machine already. But what you haven't seen is this machine over here. Now, let me just clarify something, guys. This is a very small space, so obviously I would love to have a whole bunch of other machines that do more specific things, but given the small amount of space in here, I needed machines that can do a lot because again, as you can see, I can only reasonably fit 2 machines, with obviously keeping in mind that I wanted to prioritize some other stuff in this space. So really quickly, what this machine does, or what it's best for in my opinion, is lat pull downs. You can do low rows on a machine. I do low rows over here, but it's nice to have the machine. And then something that's really cool and really clutch, this thing also has a leg extension and a leg curl, and is also on a stack. This one is 160 pounds, which is a good amount, but you can probably tell you can actually upgrade it another 50 pounds to 210. But this thing is super functional. It does a whole bunch of other stuff. You can actually do chest on this thing if you just adjust it like that, bring it forward, can adjust this. You actually have another pulley right over here, have another pulley down there. So this machine is honestly super functional. The reason I bought it is because of the lat pull down, the low row machine part of it, and then the leg extension slash leg curl. And if you're wondering the name, by the way, it is also Inspire Fitness. It's called the M2. If only it was called the M3, huh? Anyways, BMW references. Come on, guys. Now, making our way over here, you guys can tell I have this very simple, very cheap futon. It gets the job done. It's a nice place to sit down whenever I'm working out with my wife. Between sets, she'll sit down or something, which is really nice. We also have a TV over here with a little sound system, space heater. This TV is pretty old. I need to replace it and get a better one, but that will come later. Right next to the futon, we have this little shelf that I found from IKEA. So I'm just putting cool things that I like my few model cars. Shout out to Porsche one day, guys. Something else that you guys probably saw that I didn't mention, you guys definitely saw this in other videos. This right over here is one of my favorite things in this garage. So if you guys didn't know, other than cars and other than working out, I love basketball. Am I good at it? No, but I love it. So this thing is really cool. It does turn on. It does have like different game modes and actually keeps your score and all that. Actually, you know what? Let me just quickly show you guys. So if you do that, you guys will see that will turn on, and then you can do like different game modes, different amounts of players. So if you want to play against your friends or something, and then you can do like a certain time. So let's see. This is hard, guys. I'm like holding the camera and playing at the same time. No, all right, that's all right, 40 points. Anyways, you guys get the point. This thing is really cool, super fun. Also, what's really cool about it is it folds up. So right now it's like completely out of the way. This garage literally, guys, like it kind of captures, other than cars, it literally captures all my other hobbies and all the other things that, you know, I like in life. Other than family, of course. Shout out to Vin Diesel. But anyways, video games, gym, working out, and then basketball. So it's a really cool and fun space. Something else I didn't talk about yet is the flooring. You guys can probably tell. So this right over here, I'm gonna get low for this one. This is a foam style flooring. The reason why I have this here is because when my wife and I work out, we let my kids run around. And you know, if they fall off the couch or something, or if they just fall in general, this is very soft and very nice. It also stays pretty warm, so that's also really nice. And then over here, when we get to like the gym section, this is a rubber flooring. This one is much thicker. You guys can actually see the difference, but this is way more solid. So if you drop some weights on it, it'll be totally fine. This is a specific gym style flooring. So you guys can tell in this gym section here, we have that flooring, and then when we get to more living room type of area, you have the softer flooring. Again, I know it's a little disappointing because I was supposed to use it for the cars and I didn't, but I think this is really cool, and I know some of you guys probably don't care about it, but I know some of you do. So this video is for those of you who do care about this and those of you who wanted to see what happened with this garage and the transformation. It's like 95% complete at this point, so we have a few more things to do, but it's pretty much done. This is going to be the last update video, unless like something crazy happens and I do something crazy. This is gonna be the last video. So this is pretty much the final product, guys. I think it's really cool. I'm really happy with it. I love coming here. I love working out over here. And it's gonna be cool to film some YouTube videos here. So anyways, with that said, this video is pretty much done, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.